What up, Laker family? It's your boy DTLF back with a post-game recap. Oh, my heart aches. What a heartbreaker. Um, man, what can I say? What a tough comeback from the Lakers, man. Um, we deserved to win this one. We really did. However, man, these officials were just egregious, man. There was no way. Like the thing is, guys missed wide open shots. They were the right shots. LeBron made the plays. He was gassed. He did everything to get us there. He put us at the doorstep. And even without getting the foul calls, um, but we couldn't do it without AD. Man, they got everything. They got everything. And Marcelo says, I can't believe we really drew up a 3-point shot for Cam Reddish. I don't think that was the play. It's just that's who they cheated off of. That's who they left. Right. That's who they left. If anything, I would have wished somebody would have cut to the basket. We only need 1 point. This is the thing about modern NBA is that everybody's so focused on the three. If Cam Reddish would have took a couple of steps in, he would have made himself a little bit more available, right? I mean, you had to know that Cam Reddish, this guy was going to cheat over, right? But this is the thing, right? They were the right place. LeBron James gets double teamed, kicks it out for a wide open look. All those guys have to do is knock them down. Austin Reeves missed two. He's usually my money guy down the stretch. He's a closer for me, but he missed two in a row, wide open ones. And then Cam Reddish missed the last one. Heartbreaking game. I thought LeBron was sensational. I don't know what Miami did to LeBron, but he played like he hates Miami, and I love that energy. He had such a villainous energy to him. They kept fouling him. Maybe he was getting upset because they kept fouling him and getting away with it. They whacked him all over the place. Whoever that female ref was, they need to send her ass back to Disney World because that shit was trash. I don't know who she was, but she was such an amateur. I don't even think she's good enough for the D League or for the G League, should I say. Whatever the case may be. But, the refs were horrendous. They were calling everything on us. They kicked out D'Lo. Darvin Ham should have kept his mouth shut because, listen, cost us a free throw, technical free throw. Guess how much we lost by? 1 point. This is why you got to have a coach that's more poised. It's really fucking frustrating for me to watch Darvin Ham. First of all, when they made the run, when AD got hurt and they left him out there and he was getting cooked on both ends of the floor because he was hurt in the second half, I was upset about that. Then after that, when he tried to, give it another run, getting cooked again, upset about that. Darvin didn't call timely timeouts, upset about that. And then LeBron James he went on an absolute tear. He took on the officials. He took on the fans. He took on the players. He took everybody on, put the team on his back, right? Reminiscent of one Kobe Bryant. It brought me back wonderful memories. I'm like, I love angry LeBron. He did everything right, put him at the doorstep. All they had to do was walk through it. Unfortunately, it's games like these when players and coaches have to keep their poise. And guess what? We gave up a lot of technical free throws. I know that the officials were trash as fuck, but you really have to pipe down and like LeBron, just play. That's what he did, and he put us at the doorstep. And unfortunately, guess what? We never got to win. And what sucks is that AD, again, man, I love Anthony Davis, but you got to call him out. He's always getting hurt. Got to call him out on that. And it's not his fault, but let's be real, man. He's always getting hurt. He is, I don't want to say the word soft. He is fragile, right? I'll say that. He's very fragile and so disappointing because we're having a great game. We win this game if AD's healthy. And then, boom. And we lost by one. It was the littlest things. The officials not giving us the right calls. LeBron was getting hit in his mouth while attacking the rim. It's like they turn into the three blind mice whenever LeBron attacks the rim. Ever since he put on that Laker jersey, he can't buy any foul calls. But it comes with the territory. We know. Longtime Laker fans, we know how it is to be a Laker. It's just, unfortunately, this is what you go through. This is what it is. Welcome to the Lakers. You get no calls. Maurice, appreciate you, Maurice. He said, what happened to Anthony Davis? Groin injury, some sort of spasm. I don't know. I never heard of that injury, but yeah, it's another injury added to the career-long list of injuries, unfortunately, Maurice. But yeah, and then it does hurt me that we settled for so much for threes because we was cooking in the paint. And I mean cooking. And like I said, LeBron got to the doorstep, but he can only do so much. At the end, he's going to get triple teamed at the end. And I know a lot of people wanted him to finish that, but it's impossible when you're not getting the calls and you got Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo on you. There's not much you can do, right? But I gotta say, I do wish, for percentages purposes, I do wish it would have been Max Christie taking that shot instead of Cam Reddish, and this is where I wish that the player was more hands on and the player was more that the coach was more strategic. Like if we look at the percentages, I believe Max Christie is a way better 3-point shooter than Cam Reddish. And that's no offense to Cam. Cam has better defense, whatever, more experience. But sometimes you gotta put your floor space. I told my brother they're gonna collapse on LeBron. He's gonna kick it out. All right. Now I wish somebody would have dove to the basket. That way LeBron could find him attacking the rim. They get a layup out of it, or at least a mid-range shot. But it's such a lost start. It's threes or nothing. It's threes or layups and dunks. There's no in between game, sadly. Can you imagine if my guy Cam Reddish would have, took one dribble, one step in, and shot a better percentage bucket? He might have hit that. But anyways, man, this is such a crushing, heartbreaking loss. The Lakers now fall to 3-4. And I'll tell you, LeBron definitely showed up. Austin Reeves definitely showed up, even though he missed 2 wide open threes. I wish he would have made those. Torian Prince didn't get too much PT at the end there. I would have played it more. D'Lo again. D'Lo continues to go through his little streaks, and unfortunately, he got thrown out of this game. But he ended up with 13-6. You can't get thrown out of these type of games. We're already missing Anthony Davis. This is why I say you got to strap down, and have your poise. But basically, Christian Wood was phenomenal. Again, hitting big threes. He needs to start. And again, I'm going to go back to harping at why Christian Wood needs to start. This is why. When you leave all the dirty work, all the rebounding and everything to AD, it's going to be very taxing on his, on his body. Unfortunately, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, right? But man, it's disappointing, guys. These are wins that I thought we would be getting this season, and we didn't get one tonight. So I'm kind of pissed. I'm not going to lie, but I'm very proud of the effort. For sure. Marie said, why is everyone taking all these threes? It's the modern day NBA, bro. This is what it is. This is the modern day NBA. It's horrible. I'll read some comments, man. I'll read some comments now. I think I've vented enough. I'm more sad than mad because I feel like everything is going against us right now. Injuries, we just add another one to the collection. The officials, Gucci Mane, fake ass Gucci Mane on the court right there, making horrible calls, man. So annoyed. Why does every year the NBA hire these cereal box refs? Why? It seems like they're always against us. It's horrible. The coaching, every day I lose more faith in him, to be honest with you. I saw a lot of mistakes he made again, not calling timeouts. He let us go down 14 or 12 or something like that before he even considered a timeout. It comes with the territory, I guess. It's a trial and error, but D'Lo's why we lost this game, says AOG34. He says he hits that shot. That's what it comes down to. If y'all can't see it, y'all have no b-ball IQ. What shot are we talking about? Austin Reeves missed 2 shots too. Is he why we lost the game too? Honestly, it's the game plan. The Lakers game plan is weak as hell. Basically, we got to rely on our stars all the time. We got other capable players on the team, but because it's either 3-point shooting or relying on our stars, this is what it comes down to. And we really lost the game to a couple of things. Number one, like I said, lack of calling timeouts and the rotations are still questionable as hell. Lack of adjustments, right? We saw AD getting cooked. Instead of taking a quick foul and getting him out of the ball game, we just allowed it to happen. I don't know why. Where's the common sense? I remember when they used to call it, they used to foul somebody just to get somebody out of the game when they didn't look right. I don't remember letting him walk up and down the court and potentially get, aggravate his injury and miss more time. Don't remember that. We made a full comeback, guys. We were within 1 point, and we just missed our shots. As simple as that. It's a make or miss league. We miss our shots, and we lose the game. But LeBron did everything in his power. I cannot emphasize that enough. I mean, let's go back and look at his stats right now. Just crazy game. 30 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, a couple of blocks. Did you see those blocks on Tyler Hero? Insane. Just all over the court, and the energy and the effort. He played again 37 minutes. We can't keep this man at the 30. It's impossible. Every time he goes to the bench, we start struggling. And it sucks. And Austin Reeves almost had a triple-double, 23, 8, and 10. Just didn't knock down the ones that counted, which is different because he's been knocking those down throughout his career. So it's disappointing, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. He said, I got no faith in this coach. I don't blame you. I think this coach, they're losing a lot of faith. Like everybody, all the fans, we're losing a lot of faith in this coach by the minute. because these are winnable games. To be honest with you, a couple of adjustments, we would have had this one in the bag. But of course, our coach gets out-coached by a Hall of Fame coach. We should not be shocked. And we lose the game by 1 point. And what's worse, he couldn't shut his pie hole. Because if he did, we probably would have went to overtime and won. Right? Disappointing. The threes, man. The threes are death of us. I agree. Too much three-point shooting. Too much three-point shooting. I'll say LeBron didn't settle too much for threes. Matter of fact, I believe I almost won my prize picks, but because LeBron didn't shoot 6.5 threes, or should I say 7, I ended up losing that card. Not losing, doubling my money, but not winning the big prize. And I'm okay with that because LeBron actually didn't settle tonight. And as a result, he brought us all the way back by himself. Him against the world. Right now, obviously, Austin helped a little here and there. D'Angelo chipped in. Christian Will was huge. But I'm talking about just look at the numbers, man. What he did was phenomenal, and his efficiency, insane, right? But yeah, the Lakers shooting too many threes this year. Again, we go 8 for 26, shooting 30% from beyond the arc. Horrible. Imagine if we would have shot only 20 of those. I mean, 6 more shots would have been in the paint, and it probably would have made a difference in this game. Again, the rebounds are cooking us. All year long, we are suffering from lack of rebounding, and this is no different. This is no different, man. You know, I'm very frustrated at the fact that I gotta give them props because Bam Adebayo is phenomenal, right? That's what he does. But boy, they get away with a lot of over the back. They get away with a lot of everything. The 3 blind mice. That's what I call the refs tonight. That's what they were. For the worst 3-point shooter takes the last 3. Yeah, bro. It's unfortunate, Arthur. I feel you, but you got to give credit to Miami. They schemed that defensively perfectly. They said, let's wait till LeBron commits to the drive and let's send our best 2 defenders over, Bam and Jimmy. And they would have sent over Jimmy's mom too if they could have. I promise you that. That's what was open. Cameron Reddish was open, right? Cameron Reddish was open. The pass was the proper pass. If he hits that shot, we're singing his praises right now. But since he didn't, people now want to trash him. But it's not his fault. It was an open shot. I just wish, again, we played a more efficient brand of basketball, which means, if somebody's driving to the basket and your guy cheating off of you, move a little. Head out maybe towards the rim. But maybe it was because of the angle of the pass, right? I don't know. They got to do something different. Too many damn threes. Too many damn threes. That's just the bottom line. But this is definitely a heartbreaking game. I hate losing by a point. But I much rather they compete hard and we lost by a point than 20 like the other night versus Orlando. That's just the thing. Tonight we came out with a sense of urgency, right? We came out with a sense of urgency, and I appreciate the Lakers for that. I want us to keep that same energy for the rest of the 75 games. Come out with the same sense of urgency. We'll win tons of games. It's just injury bug bit us, man. Again tonight, we're already missing Rui. We're already missing Vando. We're already missing Gabe Vincent. Now we missed AD, and we missed him at the most crucial time. He was having a phenomenal game. It's not like he was stinking it up. So, Prince was open. Was he? I got to go back and look at the play. If Prince was open, Arthur, thanks so much for the cash out. If Prince was open, then yeah, we should have hit him. But I think the angle LeBron saw was this guy, right? I think LeBron was going to take the shot, but since the officials haven't been calling those fouls, then he just took his chances and hit the open man, which again was the right play, right? Kobe playing on a broken finger. AD soft as Charmaine. Nah, man. He give AD props. AD actually tried. He tried to go out there and give it a go. I mean, what you want him to do? He would have been a liability, to be honest with you. They cooked him. They actually went up double digits when he tried. And instead of the coach and the coaching staff calling a timeout and making the switch, be like, sorry, bro, it's hurting us more than helping us. They didn't. They allowed him to get cooked up until he absolutely couldn't walk. It looked like he took a shit on himself the way he was walking. It's sad to see. You hate to see it. Why doesn't Ham put Prince in the corner for the last 3 instead of the wing where teams don't help? That's true, bro. Darvin Ham is lacking in a lot of departments. I'll tell you that. Prince wasn't open? Okay, I have to go see it. I didn't think he was. I thought LeBron made the exact right play. Just unfortunately, Cam Reddish didn't hit the shot. And it happens. Make or miss league. But you can't be mad at Cam Reddish. Austin Reeves missed 2 threes that he usually makes when he's that wide open. He missed 2 threes previously to that, right? One of those things. And then obviously LeBron put us at the doorstep. He brought us back. And LeBron was having some Cleveland Cavalier-esque dunks in transition where I was like, okay, this man is pissed He must really dislike Pat Riley for whatever reason. I'm with it. A pissed off LeBron is my favorite. This dude was going out here playing like a super. He looked like the best player in the league tonight with his aggression. I love aggressive LeBron James, right? I love aggressive LeBron James, and he's something else, man. With the way he played tonight, nobody could have stopped him. The only thing that stopped him is injuries to his team. That's it, and the officials. Again, that fake ass Dollar General Gucci man swallowed the whistle, and then that rookie, the female ref, again, she needs to go back to Chuck E. Cheese with that bullshit. Because man, they they really pretended they didn't see the fouls when LeBron, my man, was getting hit in the face. In the face. And what is the NBA going to do? They're going to drop a final 20-minute report and say they don't do that anymore, right? I don't think they admit to fault. But boy, did they miss calls tonight. I tell you, if I had a chicken wing for every missed call they had tonight, I'd be one fat motherfucker. That's just the way it works. But I'm telling you, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, fam, and disappointed. But I am proud of the effort. Proud of the effort for sure. I hate the way we played, though. Too many threes still. But I'm proud of the effort. The effort was great. The effort was sensational. And especially LeBron James's. Like, man, that was great. My goodness. Let's see. Miami got free throws. Got free throws. Hillbilly Kobe is back. I do like that. He's back. He's putting up big numbers again. Unfortunately, he missed the last 2 shots, but if he makes those, and I think they were all tired, to be honest. You can see their shots when they're flat, when they barely get into the rim, they hit in the front, or when they're overshooting it because they, putting extra legs into it because they're tired. Regardless, the bottom line is they are tired, and it impacts their shots. But there's no excuses. You got to knock down open shots. That's why you're out there on the floor, and we didn't. And again, the threes. If they're threes, this is what I wish. If Austin would have missed his first one, and then the next one he would have pump faked it, got the defender in the air, stepped in and hit a nice midi, that would have been nice. That would have been really nice. On the bright side, I'm going to cheer everybody up when I say this, but the Clippers got whooped by the Knicks. Okay, so I'm very happy about that. I was during the commercial breaks, I was tapping in from my phone. And yeah, there's going to be an adjustment there from the Clippers, but they are who we thought they are. They're going to be a very, offensively potent team, not very defensive. So I love that. I love the fact that the Flippers lost. That is great. But cherry on top would have been the Lakers winning tonight. And if they would have came back and won this game, I would have been ecstatic because everything was going against us, guys. I even tweeted it out. We deserved to win this game. And sometimes we deserve to lose as lethargic as we look. But the way we came back, the way we fought through everything, man, that was really nice. Now, unfortunately, we are 0-2 on the road. Now we're 0-4 for the season. We're 3-4 overall for the season. And again, we're still on par for my prediction, which was 6-4 to start the year. And I think that's going to be great. I think 6-4 will be just great, especially considering all of the injuries that have happened, considering the poor lack of calls, and considering just everything, the new chemistry meshing. On the bright side, I want to talk about a couple of players that really impressed me tonight. I thought besides LeBron's head and shoulders, he was the star of the game, and he was the best player on the court, which I said we needed. Austin Reeves is back, baby. All right, so that's great news. 23 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. That is great news. D'Angelo Russell, if he didn't get thrown out, he would have put together a nice little game. Unfortunately, he had a subpar game. But Christian Wood need to start. 12.6 rebounds and some huge threes at the end to bring us all the way back. I wish it would have been Christian Wood to take that final three. That would have been, he probably would have won it the way he was shooting the three. I mean, he was hitting nothing but net. Well, the last time we had a big man that was stroking threes like that, besides AD, hitting nothing but net. I mean, that was nice, right? So there is some good things, right, to take out off of this loss, but it stinks, man. It stinks that we weren't able to pull off the full comeback. That hurts. And again, LeBron's effort goes to waste. So, and the saddest part is that our 38, borderline 39-year-old player is still the best player on this team, right? Because AD cannot take that. He just physically, his body's not capable of taking that role. He's always going to be a Robin. So that's pretty sad. And that actually lets me know one thing. We might actually be better off trading for a third star to help LeBron carry load like tonight. Like, imagine we had Donovan Mitchell here with LeBron's performance. You had Donovan Mitchell, like a Kyrie Irving, LeBron-esque type performance. My God, that would have been beautiful. And I don't want to sit here and salivate over a pipe dream, but I'm just saying, LeBron's been needing that third star because even though Austin was phenomenal, D'Angelo was not, and AD couldn't get into double figures with his injury. So we're always missing something, right? We're always missing something, unfortunately. We need at least 3 guys always going off for us to be really good. And we have the talent, but the injuries won't allow it to happen, right? My man said trade AD. I wouldn't trade AD unless it was for Joel or Giannis. And I don't think either of those 2 trades are on the table. So no, don't trade AD. I feel you. Hey, I feel you, bro. It's never good. Losses like this really irk me. I'd be a lot more pissed if it was later on. And if we were all healthy and we still lost, I'd be a lot more pissed. But you do have to take in the variables, and you have to kind of have to be objective about everything. You have to see the bigger picture. The bigger picture is key players were out again tonight. No Rui, no Gabe, no Vando, and really no AD, because after the first half, he was done, right? He was done. So no AD really. It sucks. And here we go with the trade AD comments. I love it. Every year is the same stuff, and every year we take it back, and every year he shows up, and then sometimes he disappears. I just hope, all I want to see from AD is just health. That's it. Because when he's healthy, he's putting up huge numbers. And unfortunately tonight, he gave it a go, fam. But my guy said D'Lo is trash. Well, if he continues his inconsistencies, you will see how those trade chatter conversations spike up, especially around the trade deadline. They're going to get really juicy around there. Anything after, all bets are off after December 15th, right? Man, last 4 possessions, they jacked up threes. Unfortunately, yes. This is the modern NBA, guys. This is the modern NBAs. You know? My guy said, hey, Dan, I keep hearing Joel's not happy. Well, that's something to definitely monitor. But again, realistically, I don't see any trades with AD happening. Let's keep it a buck. Unless Anthony Davis asks to get out. But Anthony Davis showed the Lakers something. He showed that he can sustain consistent play for a championship run. He showed it to me one time. We need to see it again. And as long as that happens, and the numbers he's putting up right now, ain't no way they're going to trade him. Nobody's turning a blind eye. I'm keeping it $1.50. You think that? Let me ask you this: you're turning a blind eye if you think the Lakers are going to trade Anthony Davis. They just gave him a contract extension. So you really think they're going to trade him? Like I said, it would have to be one of those trades that I mentioned. And those don't seem realistic. So it's not being realistic is not turning a blind eye. Now, I told you, if they offer me Giannis for him straight up right now, hell yeah, I'm trading him, because Giannis is more healthy more often, right? And he's more efficient not efficient, but he's more effective consistently, right? My guy, Young Africa, says, Dan, are you concerned Bron playing this hard this early? I'm very concerned. I'm extremely concerned, but it's the same story every year. We want AD to take the reins. AD gets hurt. LeBron has to carry. LeBron hopefully doesn't get hurt, but that's what it's trending to sometime around December or January if he keeps it up at this rate, because we're not managing him properly, right? We're not. And some of these, again, when LeBron James goes to the bench, we're supposed to have the depth. We're supposed to have Rui out there. We're supposed to have Vando on the defensive end. We're supposed to have D'Angelo. We're supposed to have Gabe Vincent. All this depth that we talked about to start the season, we have not really been able to fully see it because of the injuries. And we started off on the wrong foot right off the bat. But yeah, AD getting hurt is just disappointing, because we hope every year that he has one clean season of just no injuries, and we never got that, ever. Even the bubble year, he got hurt before the bubble happened, and it was kind of a blessing in disguise, because then he got healthy during that time off, right? When the NBA went on a hiatus and they weren't playing because of COVID, right? So, he said, we forget about Rui. Tonight was a Rui game. And Vando, too. Vando would have been super effective in the passing lanes. I seen a rookie, man, and shout out to, listen, the Heat drafted extremely well. I told you guys that Jaime Jaquez was going to be good. That Mexican kid, he's a hooper. But a player like Vando could have definitely disrupted and probably prevented him from getting any buckets if he was out there on him, or on Jimmy. Probably could have slowed him down, or even on Tyler Hero, who got it going tonight. Tyler Hero cooked this, right? And remember, last year they didn't have him, so he's going to make a huge difference for them. He had 22 points, right? Jimmy Butler chipped in with 28, 22 for Bam Adebayo. So again, their stars, everybody flexing their full depth. Mind you, Jimmy Neutron and Jimmy Butler were both out the previous game. They come back right on time to face the Lakers. It never fails to see. It never ceases to surprise me. Right? Everybody got the Lakers on the target date, but hey, it's all right. It's still early. I still believe in this team. What I saw tonight was a lot of fight, even though we were man down and we were going up swimming against the current. And we just have to get healthy. At the end of the day, that's all it takes. But we have to be patient. I told you guys it would take some time. My prediction's still right on. We're basically going to be 6-4 after the first 10 games, right? I doubt we'll be 5-5 or 4-6. But we got to get healthy, right? That's the only thing that could switch it. My guy Jeff said we can't catch a break health-wise. Absolutely, brother. It feels like an every year thing, right? My guy said I'm a Suns fan, don't like the Lakers, but you guys put up a fight even with all the injuries. Got to respect that. Exactly. At the end of the day, even other fan bases can see that. So there you go. We appreciate the comment. We don't like you guys either, but respect. Players, Hart and Darvin has mental injuries. Oh, you mean Hurt? Yeah, and Darvin has mental. That's funny. I don't know, man. Darvin Ham tripping, dog. There's a lot of things he does that I'm scratching my head. Like, why didn't he call the timeout when we were getting cooked? They went on like an 8-0 run. That's ball game. And then you can't keep your mouth shut when it's such a close game. In the fourth quarter, you cost us a free throw, which ultimately ends up being the difference in the game. You had to know these refs are on some bullshit, but sometimes you just got to bite your tongue and just let the players play it out. I mean, LeBron was playing pissed off because of this, and I was having fun watching him. Like, this is the best version of LeBron I've seen since the 2020 championship run. And I was like, wow, I thought we were going to get the win. I'm like, he's going to will us to a win. And he put us at the doorstep, but unfortunately, everything factored into it, and we couldn't get it done, right? Let's see here. Darvin mental injuries. Yep. Yeah. Darvin. Look, the end of the day is this, guys. We have a very talented team that can go all the way if everything aligns up. What has to line up? What is everything I'm talking about? Coach has to be much better. That's number one. So that's scary. If he's this trash this early and that doesn't translate to him getting better throughout the course of the season, that could get in the way of a championship run. Then what else has to be better? Injuries. We got to be healthy, right? It's a long season. Hopefully by March we will be close to 100%. That's all I can ask. All right, because I promise you we'll be a different team when Vando's out there, when Rui's out there, when Gabe Vincent is out there. Can you imagine if Gabe would have played this game against his former team? Probably would have hit a big shot or two. He probably would have locked up some guys. So big key pieces gone missing in the first 2-3 weeks. It's just a shame. But again, silver linings to this, guys. Silver linings is we're right there on the road. We were right there, man. We almost got the win, and everything was against us. Again, swimming against the current. Hey, appreciate your search, man. My brand new mod, man. Congratulations, brother. He asked me to be a mod. I thought I put him last time, but I guess I didn't save the setting. But here he is, man, doing just amazing things. We appreciate you. Me and Jeff. He mods for both of us. So this dude is goated. Appreciate you, bro. 5 straight possessions and we couldn't get one bucket. It happens like that sometimes. Sometimes people run out of gas. If you're a hooper and you're carrying somebody, you ever been a hooper and you're carrying your team on your back, you're going to run out of gas. That's what happened to LeBron. Once they took LeBron out of the plays because they either double teamed him or he was gassed or they fouled him and got away with it, then they were able to neutralize everything else. And again, this is when other guys have to step up. This is when D'Lo has to step up. Fortunately, he was thrown out of the game. This is when Austin Reeves has to step up. Unfortunately, he missed 2 huge go-ahead buckets. This is when anybody else has to step up. Nobody did. As a result, we lost the game. It's like, imagine getting to the 1-yard line and running out of gas. It's happened in the Super Bowl. So if it happened in the Super Bowl, it could damn sure happen in a regular season basketball game. Putting AD back in the game when he was clearly grimacing was a mistake. We fell behind bad with AD and should have played Wood and instead Castleton. I agree, but this coach really lacks the ability to adjust in game, and this has been one of his biggest weaknesses, which is it's kind of horrible for a head coach, right? Kind of horrible because you want a coach that can adjust mid-game. My guy said, let's get smart, Dan. Just what you said. I would love Marcus Smart, but will they trade him? That's the biggest question. And if so, what is it going to take? Marcus Smart being our starting point guard or even our backup to D'Angelo would be insanely awesome. I've always been a fan of his defense, and he would bring us so much energy. It'd be like having a Meta World Peace, but at the point guard position. That'd be kind of fun, right? This is the results of having to rely on our two stars too much, requiring them to play extra minutes. They are in danger of getting hurt. Yes. And this is why I've been vouching since the offseason for a second big man to start, whether it's Jackson Hayes or especially Christian Wood, who's been phenomenal here to start the season. I've been vouching for this. It's not because I have favorites. It's not because I want to be right, but it's because I knew that it's very taxing on both LeBron and AD to be the front court players of this team. They need somebody to come and do some of the dirty work to share some of that hard work and load, some of that load. They gotta be able to share some of the workload. So if it doesn't happen with Anthony Davis injury history, these are the unfortunate results of that. But yeah, guys, look, there's not much we could say. Lakers lose by a point on a heartbreaker. We're all gonna have a long night. I'm gonna go play basketball and just shoot it off, man, because I cannot go to sleep with this loss in my mind. I gotta go get some victories at the park. That's what I'll be doing. But again, AD, hopefully he won't miss any games because we can't afford to lose another big man. We already lost Jackson Hayes, Rui Hachimura. AD would be the last person we should be able to lose. But, at the end, Lakers lose 108-107. They made a furious comeback in the fourth, 28-18. And we just fall short. But, hey, we can build on this. Austin Reeves is back, 23 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. LeBron James, I don't know where he gets this energy from. This dude is like 95 in dog years, but he's out here just trotting and carrying his team. He did his thing. Good to have Taurean Prince back. He ends up chipping in 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. D'Angelo Russell chipped in 13 and 6, and then he got ejected, unfortunately. And Christian Wood, I thought Christian Wood was huge. So there's some good things. And there's some bad things. So we learn, we live, and we live to fight another day. But that's going to wrap it up for me. Major shout out to Search. Appreciate you, bro. Always being the moderator up in here. Shout out to Jeff, my co-host. If y'all didn't see Lakers Kingdom, y'all can check out our full breakdown over there on the PSF app. And of course, shout out to everybody who's in here in the chat, man. Much love to y'all. I promise y'all Lakers will be better. It's very apparent that we are much better on paper than we were last season. Is just the injuries. That's all. We got to get over that stuff, man, and hopefully we can, and we will. All right. Appreciate y'all, man. Major shout out to my sponsorship Prize Picks, promo code DTLF. We almost won tonight again. We're so close on both entries. It's just LeBron didn't choose to shoot threes tonight, so that was the difference. But it's very unpredictable with these 3-point shooting stats because you never know. And again, major shout out to Court Kings, man. Go shop Court Kings. Find our latest, hottest, flyest merch and more coming. So stay tuned. I'll keep you guys posted on that. Y'all try to have a great rest of your night, guys. Lakers will be back. We're down 1 game, 3-4. This time last year, we were down 8 games, all right, or 7 games or whatever it was. So make sure you guys don't hang your head too much. And again, shout out to the Lakers for fighting back. I'll see you guys here on the next one, all right? Have a great night. Peace out.